Happy Thursday, ladies and gentlemen. It's a bit of a gloomy day here. A little bit of rain right now, but it looks like we're going to play some baseball against our rivals, the Cotuit Kettleers. I'm Matt Coates, here with Ben Pope. We're really excited, hopefully going to get a win here. Just lost last night 6-1 to this same team. Ben, let's look at the pitching matchups because we really need one today.
Yeah, this is going to be an interesting one here. So pitching for Cotuit is Chris Collar. In 85 innings at George Washington, had a very solid ERA at 3.57, a good strikeout to walk ratio with about 4-1 there. So a really good pitcher on the other side. But we've got Zach Volker going for us, which is a familiar face for a lot of Hyannis fans. He was an all-star for the team last year and had a really good season. ERA just under 2 in 11 games pitched. So really looking for Zach to kind of show up and show out just like he did last year in his first start of the season here.
Now, Ben, last night, as I mentioned, we were in Cotuit, rescheduled game after the rain delay, and it was a bit of a tough one. We lost 6-1. The bats weren't really there. All of our good contact seems like it was going right back at our guys. And we had a familiar face on the mound, Jamie Arnold, who's been out of the pen and been great for us. He was decent, not his normal strikeout self. Went 4 innings, 2 earned runs with 1 monster home run hit by the Cotuit Kettleers. What did you see last night?
I think Jamie had really good stuff. Obviously, you mentioned the bomb that he gave up in the 3rd inning, but overall, I think he gave the team a chance to win, and you can really not ask for much more out of a starter here in the Cape League. He had a really solid outing. It is the offense, though, that needs to pick up the slack. They've been really on and off this past week, and we really need to see a little bit more consistency. Hopefully, some of the newer bats are able to acclimate themselves here tonight, and we can get ourselves a win.
Definitely, yeah. We left some guys on scoring position last night, left some guys on base. Seems to have been a theme throughout all of our losses so far this season. So like you said, hopefully our bats can wake up a little bit today and get the big win here against Cotuit, who is our rivals. So we don't have any starting lineups right now, but Ben, let's talk about last night's player of the game who you featured in your story.
Yeah, Cam Smith had a really good night. On base 4 times for Hyannis, 2 hits included. He really talked about changing his approach a little bit, being more patient at the plate, and you saw just that. He was really working deep into the count and letting himself get into really good count leverage to put himself in a good chance to succeed. Hopefully that continues, and really like to see some success from Cam because he's been a really good stalwart for the team the last few nights.
Definitely, and it's a very interesting pick, and it was very interesting to see him talk about the corrections he's made so far this season. Because like you said, Cam Smith is a guy, he has all those tools to be, honestly, he could be the best player on this team. And as we saw in the beginning of the season, he had a bit of a struggle, didn't hit the way I'm sure he would like to, but now that he's changing his approach, he talked to his teammates and his coaches, looks like it's helping him a little bit. We'd love to see if he just continues to progress through the rest of the summer.
Yeah, it's a game of adjustments, Matt. Like, it is a difficult league for people to kind of acclimate to, and Cam kind of talked about the struggles that he'd been working towards, making sure that he was talking to his coaches, talking to his teammates about what he could do, because he might not be seeing everything that he's doing at the plate. He really wants to be a little bit less aggressive at the plate, and that's something that kind of carries over from his time at Florida State. Wants to be a little bit more patient at the plate, and we saw that last night. Hopefully that continues, because we really saw a good night out of him.
Definitely. I think if we get Cam on base 4 times again today, that'll mean good things for our offense.
For sure.
And with that being said, Ben, let me hear your pick for tonight's player of the game.
Yeah, I picked Gavin Cash a couple nights ago, trying to get his first hit of the season here for Hyannis. Kind of going the similar route here with Zach Earhart, who is yet to record his first hit here in Hyannis and hitless in 16 at-bats. Really hoping to have him show out. He's been really good out in the field, just trying to carry that over to the plate now.
Definitely, yeah. It would be great to get Earhart his first hit. It seems like those guys at the bottom of the lineup who've been struggling a little bit keep on coming up with the guys on base. So if a guy like Earhart can get some hits and make some plays tonight, I think that could be a great recipe for success.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of pressure-filled situations that they're facing right now. So if they can get some lower leverage situations here in the game, hopefully that leads to some success.
And I'm going to go on a bit of a different route with my player of the game. I'm going to go with a guy who really hasn't struggled at all since the second he stepped onto this team. That would be Billy Amick. He's hitting .417 in the Cape League, 4 RBIs, 4 extra base hits, with 2 absolute monster home runs for us here at McKeon Park. So I'm really hoping he can do the same. Ben, we were just talking about it before we started recording. 6 hits in his 7 games here in the Cape. He's been phenomenal from the first at-bat to the last at-bat he's had so far. And so I'd love to see him continue that and hopefully drive us to a win tonight.
He's provided a lot of stability to the Hyannis lineup so far. Hopefully it can lead to even more success here tonight.
Exactly. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we still got a little rain coming down, but I don't think this is going to stop our guys from playing baseball tonight. Do you think so, Ben?
No thunder in the forecast, so hopefully we should get a ball game in here tonight, and hopefully our Hawk win.
Definitely. Thank you guys for watching. Go Hawks.